call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance, you be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside. I'm out the driver's seat and let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in the life like Johnny Manziel. Today hit him up like Blue Cantrell. Then hey from the house, I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, Baby girl mad that I won't, I don't give on a discount. Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town, look. Getting frisked and stripped down, Facts, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy here, like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big pants. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel roses on my tail, on my tail. 30 years with that, like I feel roses on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel roses on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze, Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary person.
Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bomb. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Alex Wood.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Royce Lewis.
Minnesota, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. And a pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada makes the grab. And there's one away. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Royce Lewis.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Carlos Correa stands in now, looks at that one inside. To the right side, Moncada tosses to first. Out. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Had the day off yesterday. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a strike.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one missed. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch misses. 2-1. At the belt and fires. Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
So now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. 1 left for Minnesota. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And starting this one, number 40. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now it's the DH, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left. Correa. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, you're out.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But
If the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow.
Dives, and he can't hang on.
That is the left fielder.
Eloy Jimenez now, 4th in the AL in RBIs. Throw to first. Anderson dives back. Anderson runs. Pitches low. Throw, safe.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 1-0. A little bit low.
That's too low.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Luis Robert now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. So a man left for the White Sox, scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lane Thomas. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Here's a 1-2. Hard hit, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the rookie second baseman, Austin Martin, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Kevin Kiermaier in now, takes ball one off the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And right back to the mound. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now back at guaranteed rate field. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder,
Line to kick the pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. There's a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In there for strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Righty delivers. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Chi Sox held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Here's Bubba Thompson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 2 hits in the game last night. Just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Lewis stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fouled off down the right side. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball out to center field. Robert makes the play, and that'll do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Back here on the south side, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Yoan Moncada. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Moncada in his 7th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. The 0-1. Good eye right there. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And yes, he offered at it. And the righty deals. And he chases that one. One away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's going to be Sebi Zavala. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Martin over to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Tapia, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Correa. The wind of the pitch. Ball one low. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour. And, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off the mound.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And first offering is fouled off. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And it stays fair.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets puts it away, and that ends the inning. Twins. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Luis Robert. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Jimenez, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Struck him out looking. The White Sox lead 1 through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Austin Martin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The wind and the pitch. Out towards right center field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Austin Martin with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First offering, and it just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is down low. Move to second, tag, and he's picked off. One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
3-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get.
Feed to second, that's one, and that's two. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Berger. That's in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. Zero extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
So now 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. And now it's filled up.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Laced down the line. Base hit right field. Around first and hustling for second. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here is Yohan Moncada. First pitch just misses. Vaughn, the runner at second with one away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the catcher, Sevi Zavala. Grounded out his first time. And here's a slow roller. On to second, they get one. Over to first, that's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jeffers, in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Swing and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Just off the outside part of the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. And a big swing and a miss. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he deals.
Ball 3.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base.
1-1.
So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here comes a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Kicks and deals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Buxton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And the lefty with the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Vaughn tracks it down for the out. And welcome back. And now the DH, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got it by him for the K. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Tim Anderson. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next one misses. 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Liner to second. It picked on the hop. To first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. And up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Slapped foul. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Luis Robert up next for the White Sox. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Lane Thomas. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Lance Lynn preparing to come on if needed. Toussaint warming up his line drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Moncada relay to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Hey, I know triples are rare and guys like to get them when you can, but this isn't the time to pad your stats. You've got to pull up, keep yourself in scoring position, give your team an opportunity to drive in that go-ahead run.
Here's the second baseman, Austin Martin. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he grabs it in foul ground. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That's it out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now one out to right. Sheets on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
here on the south side. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. The pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up. Correa sizes this one up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away. So digging in, Jake Berger. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball 1 there. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins. That ends the inning.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time.
Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Bubba Thompson. Wood into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That's to third. In time to Vaughn. First out in the top of the 8th. Ryan Jeffers will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
No strike.
And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. That's gotta feel good. His 2nd of the year. It's 1-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Alex Wood out of the game, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Hearn up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Moncada tossed to first. Third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Jorge Lopez, the new pitcher, looks ready to go, and aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jorge Alcala. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished. Spoken right into existence.
Andrew Vaughn now. The pitch. And a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The tying run at the plate. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside. And a foul ball. And it's filled up.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One down, runner at first. Seby Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So now here's the DH. Raimel Tapia. First offering, and it just misses. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. Base hit into the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Next to hit, Tim Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And now 2-2.
2-2.
So the tying run at second just misses the mark outside the zone. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So they turn things over to the righty, Yohan Duran. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count even at 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count 2-1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Next offering is outside.
High risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
On the ground, Correa. Whips it across, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the White Sox, Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. And he deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Hendricks, 35 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Righty delivers. In the dirt. Zavala down to first with him. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 2-1. Slider misses outside. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The kick, the 3-2. The punch out there, 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And the 1-0. That one drifts inside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And it is 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nick Gordon. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Number 1, Nick Gordon.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air, out towards left center, and that one pulled down by Jimenez. Staying in the game on defense, Nick Gordon. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. Goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 2-2 now. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
No.
Sheets up to bat next.
One
Lays
ball,
off for a
no
ball.
strike.
There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Berger can't hold up, and that's a strike. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball there.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 1-0. The Detroit Tigers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Guardians 6-5. The Padres pounded out 17 hits in this one.